know, brothers and sisters, that you don't breathe through your nose. Your blood does not receive the oxygen through your nose that goes to your lungs. It is your pores that receive that oxygen. But you have to be what they call naked. Naked. You said I was naked? Well, you didn't have any clothes on, the God made clothes. Oh, but we believed that we were savages. And then the two people that said that we were savages were not Chinese, were not Japanese, they were not Mayan, they were not American Indian. There were two people who said we were savages. And then you and I repeat that. The Arabs and the Caucasian. And we believe them. So when we believe that we were savages because they said it, we telling God Almighty that he didn't know what he was doing when he made us naked. But I'm going to give you guys an example as to what nakedness does. What's it do for you? I was summoned to go to Venezuela. Why? Because an 18-year-old girl didn't like to wear clothes. She would be foaming by her mouth. When they put the clothes on her, she would foam. She'd be nervous. They took her to England, they took her to France, they took her to Japan, they took her all over for psychiatric treatment. And I'm the last man on the totem pole. Well, there's an herbalist over there. He says he cure all kinds of diseases. Just try him. They paid my way to Venezuela. The man even said, look, I'm not going to send no advance payment. I'm going to pay for your passage and your hotel because I have to see you work first. I said, okay, I'll go on that because I'm confident. When I got to Maracaibo, Venezuela, the little girl is in her room naked. The father told me, your patient is in her room. When I got in there, she didn't have any clothes on. She was natural. She said, hi. She said, hi. Are you going to ask me a bunch of questions? I said, I have two. Only two. And depending on the first is responded to, there may only be one. She said, oh yeah? I said, yes. I'm not the psychiatrist or the neuropathologist. I'm someone that's coming from a different perspective with something natural from God Almighty. She said, what's the question? How do you feel when you put your clothes on? She said, come, I'll show you. And she took me to the other room. And what I saw was a bunch of paintings in sand, colored sand, with landscapes, seascapes, all kinds of beautiful things. I said, I don't need to ask the second question. She said, why? I say, has your mother or your father ever tell you that you were snoring profusely? She said, yes, I've been snoring loud ever since I was 8 years of age. What was going on with the girl? She was clogged. She was clogged. But taking off her clothes, she allowed the oxygen to enter her body now, all over, not only through her nose. The girl put her clothes back on because I gave her the compound. She began to feel different. I got the $5,000 to do a minute job.